Don Giovanni is so perfect, conjunction with music and text. It sounds like he has a plug to put in, and his was a computer, and the printer, the printer was. He was writing actually the music that he already was written in his own head.
It's a story about a man who has seduced 2,065 women, but on the morning of one of his conquests, he gets stopped by the father of this woman he's just seduced, and in the ensuing fight, he kills him. And from then on, it's all downhill.
Donna Anna, she's part of the nobility, and her father decided that she should marry Don Ottavio. And Don Ottavio runs in, and she realized that she's not able to say what's happened. So she starts lying, and she continues lying to Don Ottavio all through the piece.
Donna Elvira is the official wife of Don Giovanni. He married her in Burgos a few days ago, and he just left her. So she's running and after him. She's looking for him, and she's really, really in love with him. And she thought he was honest with her, but obviously he's just a liar.
I'm playing Zerlina, who's a peasant girl. And often she's portrayed as quite naive, a bit innocent, and somebody who's seduced by the Don. But in this production, she's a bit more ambitious. She wants to better herself, and she sees the Don as maybe a way of doing that.
The relationship between Leporello and Don Giovanni in this production is not exactly servant and boss. But it's basically of two friends.
Leporello is his conscience. It's both the little devil on his shoulder and the little angel on his shoulder talking in his ears. It's in a way some of the inner dialogues that Don Giovanni doesn't have otherwise. He have them with Leporello.
When we meet Don Giovanni in this story, is the last day. We are not meeting Don Giovanni when he tries to seduce the 30th girl. He's trying to seduce the 2,000 and some hundred, you know. So he's the loser. It's the last time. He will not have any girl that day.
Don Giovanni is the guy who gives everything to every woman, everything she wants. And he's learned it. He's an artist. He's seeing the woman as a art. What we see on the walls in this production is like his quick drawings, few words about this and that woman, just to remember what it was like.
We have turned the stage into a version of Don Giovanni's mind, a complex, ever-changing set. It's almost as if we enter his mind as the girls that he seduced do.
Because we're projection mapping over the entire sculpture at all times, sometimes you're not quite sure whether a wall is really moving or a projected door is moving.
We have to fix also where I'm coming from, because I open one door and then I've seen the second door. So I opened the second door and it was a third door.
It's both a tragedy and it's a comedy, a farce that needs to move fast and be funny.
You mess it up if you can't provide hiding places for people when they're pretending they can't see each other in the dark. When people are singing at once, but behaving as if they're in separate locations, you need to provide that.
We said it in Victorian times, where they're all completely buttoned up, where they're wearing gloves, where they show no skin. If Giovanni even just takes the glove off one of them and touches her hand, it will almost give her a sexual experience.
In the early stages, Zerlina's determined not to be that easy. I just don't want to be that easy. He doesn't have to just take off my glove. Really, really.
I think, you know, that could be the moment to say, here I am.
He's trying to find out what life is. Why is he getting older? Why this whole fantastic energy, youth, craziness, and passion is disappearing? Why he doesn't feel it anymore like he used to feel?
It's about his escape from mortality. He can't accept the impossible truth that we only have one life. It's too hard to bear.
Mozart wrote it at the end of his life. He had so many lovers, he tried so many parties, crazy life, and I think that he was tired with that. And this is more or less like with Don Giovanni.